Well, there she goes. Chasing down her past again. I have no clue why that dog does that. She didn't run near as far this morning. Well, good morning. It is Saturday, June 28th. Got down here to the river. We beat all the fishing guides. Haven't seen any of their trucks come up the road yet, but let's see if we can catch a few of them things. There's a little hole we're going to try fishing. Don't see any fish rising out of it yet today, but they were jumping in there last night, so let's hope for the best. Make it down this rocky slick bugger. Well, made it down that without falling down, but and mosquitoes are out in force, of course. Good old night crawlers. They're plenty cold today. I left them out in the toolbox of the bike, and it gets pretty dang cold up here at night. They're not quite as lively as they normally are. Well, here we go. Boy, that ain't good. We should be having fish hit that. Old Bambi's down there talking to me. What do you need? Huh? I'm trying to catch you one. All we're doing is getting snagged up. Yeah, pretty odd. Really odd. Well, let's move on down to the next spot. Go from there, that's all we can do. This looks like the pathway we gotta follow. places to snag first cast, and I'm on a branch of some sort. And we're struggling this morning. How we could not be getting a fish is getting a bite anyways is beyond me. One more and then we'll try something big and gaudy like a spinner. Well, spinner it is. Well, guys, we tried our best at that hole. I really thought I found something last night, but boy, not even one bite on a worm. That's pretty bad. So either I hit it just right, it was just evening, I didn't film it because I was running out of light. I wonder if that's the time to fish for them, because that hole was really active. There was several fish rising. But we'll go downstream, see what else we can find. I'll say this poor river gets pounded by the people, so all we can do is keep trying. Let's go see if we can find another hole. Well, guys, the fishing really sucked. I don't know where they went. They're probably underneath an undercut bank somewhere, but we did have a heck of an air show this morning. I didn't think they would be flying on the weekend, but I missed a perfect opportunity at a head-on shot at a F-22. I was reading a sign and looked up, and it came up over the rise, and just would have been perfect. Boy, it can sure make a lot of noise. I did hopefully catch two F-15s that came right after it. Problem is they don't have no flight path. Man, they're going everywhere. The F-22 came up and veered off to the left. The two F-15s came over to the right of it and banked right and went down the canyon. So there's not even really a place to try to set up to catch these things. But if that video is any good, I'll put it on now and let you see what I've been enjoying the weekend. Oh, and by the way, man, this road is busy today with fishing guides. One right after another. All their little fly poles strapped to the hood of their vehicles. So Yeah, there's a reason why the fishing's not so great. Well, it's so dang hot up here. Got kind of bored there at camp trying to just move from shade to shade, so we went for a drive. We are on the Sun Valley Road. Came over here to check my emails and stuff like that. It's the only place to do it. This road is busy today. Man, I got cars going up and down this thing. But we thought we'd film this on the way back to camp. It is quite the road. We got a big waterfall up here and some big snow dams and a deep, deep canyon. So we'll turn this thing around and show you what it looks like. And you got that little waterfall over there. That just comes tumbling down that mountain. If you go clear up to where you kind of lose sight of it, it continues on past those pine trees in the same, just a waterfall completely all the way through there. But it is deep. I mean, that canyon just drops and drops and drops. Well, that might give you a little better view of it. And you can hear that clear from here. That comes all the way out of that big saddle. I don't know what's back there. I know that, pretty sure they're in a lake or nothing, but there's a lot of water moving through there. This road is so dang busy, it's hard to find a safe place to stop and show you guys what it's like down there. Man, I can't even get going more than a few minutes before I have to pull over for these vehicles coming out of Sun Valley to pass me. And just one after another. I don't know where they're headed to, but there's another look at that waterfall. Yeah, we'll just continue on. Yeah, that was the infamous Trail Creek Summit, or the Sun Valley Road. Pretty neat looking drive, but I wouldn't want nothing to do with what's down the other side down there, so yeah, we'll continue on finding something to do on the way back to camp. Well, we're right here at Park Creek Campground. We'll do a little drive-through event, but there's site 1. There ain't much there. It looks just like a tent site. See a fire grate, or a fire ring and grate. Supposedly $5 a night. There is no water at this one. The pump's disabled, so it must be contaminated or something. This is site 2. You can fit a trailer into that one. Picnic table. The only drawback I see is, if you can see back in there, there's a little pond back there. A little marshy area, and I bet it's clear full of mosquitoes. This is site 3. Room for a small trailer and truck. Comes with a table and a fire ring. Site 4 is right here on the opposite side. And I think they all come standard with the table and fire grate. That one's got a big stack of wood back there for you. That one's site 5, I believe. It's right next to that little pond back there in the background. Got an old broken down table and a new table. Site 6 is a pretty little one. Yeah, a good tent spot. Another small trailer. This one right across the road is site 8 or 9. It's got room for a large trailer in it. It's got quite the little pad there. This is the one that's pretty, and that's site 7. You might be able to squeeze a medium-sized trailer into that. Quite a few tents. I guess this would be more what they consider the back of the campground. Well, this is site 8. Fit another medium-sized trailer in there. This one's got a whole stack of firewood back there, so I might swing by and grab some. And this is site 10. You could fit a pretty decent sized trailer in that one. Only downside to it is it got a bunch of beetle killed trees right by it. There's the old hand pump, missing the handle, so I don't know what's wrong with the water, but no water this year apparently. Site 11, you could fit a medium-sized trailer. Site 12, you could fit a medium-sized trailer. It looks like they've been doing a little maintenance on some of the trees, cutting the problem trees out. A lot of firewood everywhere. And then we have the bathroom. Just a simple vault toilet, men and women. Well, that's it for the campground. It's a pretty little campground, but you know, that little pond there, that mosquito breeding ground's kind of a I'm not sure about that, and no water this year. Those are the only things I could see of being a negativity about it. Well, guys, let's see if we can catch one of them things out of this pool. Can't believe I got that back. That feels like a fish. A little tiny baby brook trout. That's your little brook trout right there. There we got. What? Oh, man, that was a big one. Oh, that was a big fish. Well, that was a shame. That was a big fish for out of here. I couldn't tell what that was. It didn't feel like a fish at first. Then it was like, no, something's pulling there. And then when she started shaking her head, it was like, oh boy. The ones that get away are always bigger than what they are in person though, so. Well, we gave it our best shot. Man, we hooked into a big one. Hopefully it shows up. And caught a little smaller brook trout, but like I say, this water's got a lot of pressure on it. But it is what it is. So if you like what you're seeing, give me a thumbs up. Comment and share if you would. And until next time, see you later.